The Andros Spartan was designed based on the success, reliability and versatility of the 6 Series platform. The Spartan incorporates the same proven chassis design of the Andros F6 but adds the highly dexterous manipulation capabilities of the Andros FX. Preserving the legacy of the 6 Series while updating and integrating new technologies, optimizing the user experience and reducing time on target make the Andros Spartan an industry leader. Leveraging the F6 chassis design and ensuring a full retrofit of fielded systems, the dual articulated tracks and quick-release tires allow operation in many different environments and to traverse a variety of terrain. It can negotiate up to 37-degree stairs and 45-degree slopes. Articulated tracks also enable the system to climb up taller objects in order to create a better vantage or gain access to an elevated surface. The articulators provide real-time position feedback displayed through the robot avatar on the operator control unit as a visual representation of orientation to the user. This reduces the potential of operator error downrange. When the articulators are positioned all the way down, the overall reach of the robot increases an additional 15 inches. This also increases the fording depth for traversing water, mud or other soft surfaces. Spartan weighs under 600 pounds and chassis dimensions remained unchanged from the F6. The chassis drive system is designed in a way that gives the Spartan enough torque to pull an amount that exceeds its own weight. It can be used to pull a person, various trailers and even a vehicle. The robot can travel over 3 miles per hour which allows the operator to access areas downrange quickly. Battery technology has been updated from two 12-volt DC batteries to 9 BB2590 commercial off-the-shelf lithium batteries. Runtime has been increased 3 times that of the F6 for an average of over 6 hours based on a typical mission profile. The batteries continue to be easy to access, remove and replace. The increases in the capability of the manipulator include the reach and lift as well as an additional degree of freedom. The arm can lift 275 pounds in front of the chassis. And at full extension it is over 6 feet long and can lift 80 pounds. When the robot is on its toes with the articulators all the way down, Spartan can reach an object at 10.5 feet. Leveraging the success of the capabilities designed for the Andros FX, a roll joint has been added between the elbow and wrist. Having an additional degree of freedom increases dexterity and allows access to confined spaces where the body of the robot may not fit, and reduces the need to dedicate to a space where instead the arm can be positioned for either use of the cameras for surveillance or to retrieve an object. The addition of a camera in the palm of the gripper gives better perspective of an object, as well as having a white light and IR emitter alongside and a range estimator that shows distance to the object up to 34 inches. This really reduces the time it takes to retrieve an object. The fixed arm camera is a color camera that automatically switches to black and white in low light conditions. Having the ability to add a second pan and tilt camera in place of the fixed arm camera becomes really important since this arm is capable of reaching around corners where the pan and tilt on the mast would then be of no use, and the standard arm camera is in a fixed position. Adding a 360-degree pan and tilt eliminates the necessity to physically move the arm in order to scan an area. A second thermal camera can be added to the optional second pan and tilt for the arm as well. In the standard configuration, the robot is equipped with 5 cameras. 2 drive cameras, front and rear of the chassis, pan and tilt camera, fixed arm camera and palm camera. However, it's possible to have up to 8 cameras on the robot at one time with the addition of a thermal camera, a tool camera and a camera used with PowerHawk. The 2 drive cameras, the fixed arm camera and the palm camera are the same cameras. They are color cameras but automatically switch to black and white in low light conditions giving the best of both applications. Each camera has white lights and IR emitters positioned alongside for illumination in dark environments and also to remain useful when IR is activated. The system has 2-way audio for communication downrange. The communication links for the Spartan include radio and fiber. The fiber assembly has a 1,200 feet spool of military-grade fiber that automatically pays out as the robot is driven, and is equipped with a powered take-up to re-spool. There are 2 options for the radio system. The first option is a 5-watt Part 90 system that requires licensing for the video frequency. The radio performance range for the 5-watt system is 600 meters line of sight and 500 meters non-line of sight. The second option is the hybrid radio system, which is a 5-watt high-power radio that requires licensing for video, audio and telemetry. The performance range is 1000 meters line of sight and 500 meters non-line of sight. The operator control unit for the Spartan consists of a ruggedized laptop controller with touchscreen, docking station and game-style controller. These components are packaged into a small case for storage and transport and significantly reduces the overall size of the console controller for portability and setup. It is powered by a single BB2590 battery and/or the laptop can be powered by AC. Up to 8 hours of mission audio and video can be recorded using a thumb drive, which can be controlled using an icon on the user interface. A large external touchscreen can be added for truck mount operations as well as using multiple game-style controllers for a multiplayer experience. The benefits of the intuitive user interface is carried over from the Andros FX and Titus operator control units. It is designed such that it isn't necessary to go more than 2 layers deep to enable any options or controls, which results in higher retention and makes it easier to pick back up during longer periods of non-use. The avatar is real-time, 3D, which helps to understand manipulator position given the additional degree of freedom. All standard accessories currently used for our other Andros platforms are available for Spartan with the exception of the dual disruptor mount and the Power Hawk. Remotec continues to be very repair forward and we continue to strive to minimize downtime by designing in a way that allows the user the ability to maintain and repair, so that parts do not need to be returned to Remotec. Spartan has a combination of detailed diagnostic screens accessed from the OCU that identify specific faults, reducing the troubleshooting time and tools often required for an advanced platform. Any fielded, Legacy 6 series platform can be upgraded to the Spartan. The manipulator, chassis electronics, and operator control unit are replaced, but the chassis drive and articulator assemblies, surveillance pan and tilt, surveillance camera extent, communication links including hybrid radio and almost all accessories can be reused. Upgrading is a great way to sustain the system for longevity, and new electronics and operator control unit allow for future software updates to continue increasing capability without the need for hardware changes. Please contact the Remotec sales group for more information or to schedule a demo. Let us show you how the next generation of unmanned ground vehicles should perform.